Cookie and I traveled to the East Coast for Christmas with my parents this year. It was the final 2 weeks to what turned out to be quite a long break from content creation. I kind of stopped in September. I've desperately needed the time to focus on my mental and physical health, to learn how to relax, to reconnect with my inner self. It's been a lot of video games and books and movies that I've just been logging on Letterboxd and not worried about making content about. Not to mention the confusion and frustration with the TikTok ban, where I found such an incredible community. 400,000 people followed me on TikTok over the last 4 years. It was a lot of work, and now with this new extension leaving us in limbo and considering the direction Instagram is going, I'm left wondering, do I really want to pour all my time into short form content? Or will I be happier over here doing what I feel most passionate about in a format that better fits my creativity? I'm hoping that some of you are people who have been able to find me over here on YouTube from TikTok, but I guess that's neither here nor there. This is a new chapter in my life as a creative person, a chapter of self-expression, of filmmaking, storytelling, and travel. This chapter is all about sharing more of who I am as a person and building community together. I'll get more into all of that as time goes on. I don't really know what to tell you to expect, as this is new territory for me too. I want to follow my passion month to month and follow my creative inspiration. We might go thrifting for horror and sci-fi VHS tapes. We might talk about the horror movies I've been watching. We might travel the globe together and see cool things, visit cemeteries and horror conventions, and talk about sci-fi books that blew my mind. But for now, just for today, I put together this quick, messy documentation of my time off, not as a way of creating content, but as a way to encapsulate the experience I had and kind of stretch my muscles a little bit when it comes to expressing myself. We'll get into all of that, but first, turn out the lights, find a safe hiding place, and fall in to haunting season.
Passengers are reminded the red carpeted areas are for emergency evacuation only. There is no sitting, standing, or loitering allowed in these areas.
Check it out. I was born here.
Yeah, this is my town. I was born in Princeton, New Jersey, and every 10 years or so I get to go back for a little visit. It's a quaint college town with some really cute stores and a great campus. But the reason I get excited is because I love to visit one spot in particular, the Princeton Record Exchange. It's a massive store filled with secondhand records, CDs, and cassettes, but also used movies, and they have just about anything you could possibly be looking for. Of course, I always gravitate towards the extensive horror, sci-fi, and cult sections. Sadly, they didn't have any VHS this time around, but they did have something I could add to my collection of Poltergeist films. I had no idea they made a TV show. It looks like the absolute most fun and trashy movie knockoff TV show you could ever ask for. I was pretty thrilled to pick this one up. And then we went and wandered around the more historical parts of the campus. The architecture is absolutely beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I've only been doing Pilates for about 6 weeks, and I've been doing fitness Pilates out in LA, and this woman who instructed this one has been doing classical Pilates since 1992, I think, or 94, but the 90s. And so she was really fantastic. It was just two of us in the class, and I learned so much about the core basics of Pilates, and I feel like it set me up for success for doing much more Pilates. How many times can I say Pilates in one sentence? Where am I? Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle bells.
I don't get to go home every year for the holidays, and this year we were blessed with snow, which also doesn't happen often. A white Christmas. Who could ask for more? I wasn't super focused on filming. I mostly sat by the fire and played Skip-O with Cookie. I had brought my new camera with me mainly to get used to the menu systems and get used to using it before my upcoming international trips. But when my dad asked me to make a short video for his Christmas Eve service, my dad's a minister, I was pretty excited to put it to good use, especially in the snow. I love how this turned out. Anyway, Happy New Year's, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.